Hello dear students, today I will talk about pairs of angles, chapter 5, lesson 2. We have the first type of angle here, which is named vertical angle. Vertical angle are those angles that are exactly opposite to each other in the figure. So this is the definition from the book. Vertical angles are determined by the intersection of two lines. The point of the intersection of two lines is the common vertex of these two angles. So this is the academic definition, but in our definition we will say it has the two angles that are completely opposite to each other. If you look at this figure, we have two lines, they intersect at that point. So this angle is opposite to that one. So if we name it angle A and B, we would say angle A is vertical to angle B. They are directly opposite to each other. In the preview video, I explained vertical angles. I said they are directly opposite to each other. Now we have adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are those angles that are beside each other, that they are neighbors. This is the definition of adjacent angles. Now in the figure, if you look at it, if we have this part and this angle, they are exactly beside each other. So we can say they are adjacent angles. If we name it angle A and angle B, so we would say angle A is adjacent to angle B. And if we have C here, angle C here and angle D here, we could say angle A is adjacent with angle C. Angle A adjacent to C. And in the same time, C and D are also adjacent. D and B are also adjacent. What about vertical? A is vertical to D. And also B is vertical to C. So vertical, in short, vertical angles are those angles that are opposite to each other, like C and B, and like D and A. And adjacent angles are those angles that has a common line and a common vertex, like A and B, B and D, D and C, C and A. We have another type of angle that is called complementary angle. Two angles together would be complementary angle if their sum measures is 90 degree, always. For example, if you look at the figure, we have two angles, the orange angle, which is 35 degree, and the yellow angle, which is 55 degree. The measurement is given. Can I prove that these two angles are complementary or not? What you do, you are just plussing them. If their plus was 90 degree, then the figures are complementary angle. 35 plus 55 is equal to 90 degree. So if we name it angle A and angle B, we would say angle A is complementary with B. Why? Because their sum equal to 90 degrees. Now we have another type of angle which is named supplementary angle. I talked about complementary, when their sum is equal to 90 degree. But supplementary angle are those angles when you plus them equals to 180 degree. How? For example, look at the figure. Now we have another type of angle which is named supplementary angle. Two angles would be supplementary if their sum or their plus equals to 180 degree. For example, if you look at the figure, we have two angles. The black one, which is made up a right angle, which is 90 degree, and the blue one, which is also 90 degree, a right angle. When you plus them both, 90 degree plus 90 degree, do I get 180 degree? Yes. That means these two angles would be supplementary angles. Now look at the first example. The question gave it to you a figure. According to that figure, this one, we are answering the question. Okay, the first one, section 1, name two vertical angles. I said the vertical angles are those angles that are opposite to each other. If you look at the figure, we have SMR and also NMT. These two are vertical angles. So we will write in section A, SMR angle is vertical to NMT angle, like that. Okay, that is, do I have any other vertical angle? No. So that is the only vertical angle that we have. They are directly opposite to each other. What else? In section B, it says, can you name two complementary angle? I already talked about complementary angle. I said are those angles when you plus them equals to 100 and equals to 90 degree. So here what do I have? I have this line LMR. RMS is equal to 40 degree. Angle RMS equals to 40 degree. And angle SML or LMS, doesn't matter, is 50 degree. If I plus these two together, I don't get 90 degree? Yes, that means angle RMS and angle SML would be complementary angle. And here is written so obviously for you. Now look at section C. Section C says, name two supplementary angle. Supplementary angle are those angles when you plus them equals to 180 degree. If you look carefully, we have line LMN, which is 90 degree. So LMN angle is 90 degree. And also we have LMR. We already found LMR. If we add RMS, which is 40 degree, and SML, which is 50 degree, we got 90 degree. So that means this angle RML is also 90 degree. Together, when you plus them, they make up 180 degree. That means they are supplementary angles. Now in page 189, we have two properties for the angles. The first one is adjacent supplementary angle property. The external rays of two adjacent supplementary angles form a straight line. So whenever you have a straight line, like this figure that you have over here, RMS angle and NMS angle, they are adjacent angles, and they form it NMR, a straight line, because a straight line angle measures 180 degree. So this is the property says whenever you have two adjacent angles and they form it a straight line, their plus is 180 degree. The second property that we have, it talks about vertical angles. Whenever you had vertical angles, they are congruent. What does congruent angle means? Means equal angles. If you look at the figure, we have SMR. this angle, and NML, this angle. They are vertical to each other. For example, if SMR be 50 degree, for sure NML would be 50 degree. That is what the property says. So the vertical angles, whenever you had in any figure, they would be equal in measurement. Now we will move to example 2. Example 2, section A. It says ABCD and BEFG are two squares. As you can see, we have ABCD, a big square, and EFGB, a smaller one. G lies on AB. G lies on AB here. Show that CB and E are collinear. What does collinear mean? CBE means this line, can you show me, is a supplementary angle. Collinear means a straight line, and a straight line means a 180 degree angle. So, since we have the measurement of ABC, where is ABC angle? This angle is 90 degree. And also GBE, this part is also 90 degree because they made up a straight angle. So when I plus them, as you can see here, ABC plus GBE, we get 180 degree. Since we proven that these two angles plus is 180 degree, they are adjacent angles. They are beside each other. Their plus is equal to 180 degree. They are two adjacent supplementary angle. So CBE, this line is a collinear line, means a straight line. In example 2, section B, we have that figure. In the figure shown that AG, where is AG? This is AG. This line is, and also BN, that one, and also DT, that line, intersect at M. As you can see, the intersection is point M, and they cut each other in the point M. TM, that line, the green one, TM, bisect GMN. When something bisect, when a line bisect an angle, that means the angle would be cut into two congruent halves. That means if the angle was 100 degree, each would get 50 degree because it will divide it into two congruent halves. Now, what do we have? It says, can you prove MD bisect AMB? This is MD. Can you prove MD will cut ADB equally? So here, what is given, I am going to use it to prove it. So measurement of NMT is equal to measurement of BMD. Why? Because they are vertical angles. If you look at the figure, it would be given NMT, this one, NMT, here also is given in the question, BMD. Yani this angle and this angle, let me show you more clearly. This angle NMT and that angle MBD. Since they are vertical angles, they are equal. And also in the same time, measurement of GMT is equal to measurement of AMD. Why? Since they are also vertical angles. And if I show you in the figure, it would be GMT, this angle, and also M or AMD or MAD or DMA. So AMD or DMA is vertical to GMT or TMG, doesn't matter. Now, since they are vertical, these angles are equal. What else? NMT. NMT is also equal to GMT, the beside each other. Why? Because in the question given that TM, that line bisect NMG. So what we will write like that. We will write measurements of NMT angle is equal to measurement of GMT. Why? Because TM in the question is given bisect GMN angle. What else? From here we get measurement of BMD is equal to AMD. Let me show you in the figure. BMD is this one. This angle BMD would be equal to AMD, this one. So I have proven that since these two angles are equal, I have proven that MD would be bisector for AMD. So at the end of the question, we are going to write, so MB line bisect AMB angle.